Hi, in this video I'm going to show you a couple of ways how you can get a Japanese IP address. Now, Japanese IP addresses are quite scarce really with lots of providers. Not sure why, it's probably a language barrier more than anything. But let's just show you a couple of methods where you can get a genuine Japanese IP address. This is the free and an inexpensive way. There are better ways to get a Japanese IP address. They'll cost you money, but you'll get a better quality address. But anyway, we'll stick to the free and the cheap at the moment. Okay, so basically IP address is the unique network number that everybody gets when they connect to the internet. Okay, it's the way TCP/IP works, and without this IP address you won't get anywhere. Now the problem, or opportunity if you like, many people find is that IP address actually restricts or controls access to what you can do online. Excuse me. So websites will give you different content and different functionality depending on where you are. As you can see, my IP address at the moment is in the UK, so I'll be able to do lots of UK only things, but if I went to Japanese sites, a lot of them I'd get blocked. Okay, so how can I change that? Well, you can't change your IP address, but you can use something called a VPN or a proxy. Right, so let me just show you first. Proxy server. Okay, so a proxy server operates at the application layer of the TCP/IP protocol stack, and basically it means that it controls data going from the application you're using, and in most cases that's your browser. So we're going to show you how you can change your IP address in your browser. Okay, so we've got my location good. We'll close that and we'll take you to this site here. This is called Proxy Nova, and here I've done a search on Japanese, and here you will find a list of Japanese proxy servers. Now, a proxy server is an intermediate server that will relay all your information through this proxy, if you like. As I say, it operates at the application level, so if you're sending email or using applications, it won't go through this. It'll just be your browser generally, depending on where you set it. Now, what you would basically do is have a look at this site. This is proxynova.com. I'll put a link in the description below. There's lots of free proxies. Now, these are all scraped from the internet. I have no idea, and you will have no idea about how safe or fast or whatever they are. There's lots of information here about them, but I take them all with a pinch of salt. Anonymity, elite, transparent. In my experience, I'd kind of ignore all that stuff. But if you want something cheap, well, free, this is a good way of doing it. So here you've got the proxy IP, and here you've got the port it uses. Now, to set this up, I'm in Chrome here. You would go into Settings, and you would go into, where's it gone? System, there we go, and open your computer's proxy settings. These are your system's proxy settings, so they'll probably affect all the browsers on your computer. See here, you'll go to Internet Properties. So you click on to LAN settings. Ooh, there we go. Sorry, a bit slow there. And here you get this box where it says proxy server. So you would click on that, and you would then put in the proxy address from the previous screen and the port and press OK. And that would mean that all your traffic from this browser, while that was set, would be sent first to the Japanese proxy and then to the website you were visiting. So if you were going to a Japanese website, it would see a Japanese address from the proxy. Okay, so this one here. And that's all there is to it. I'd say be very, very careful of these. A lot of these proxies are used to steal data and passwords. Never ever use anything like PayPal or a bank account, or put your email address in this, because you never know. We don't know anything about these IP addresses, these proxies at all. Half of them have been hacked probably, so be careful. But you know, if you just want something quick and dirty that will give you a Japanese IP address, it could be worth considering. Personally, I wouldn't use them. Right, okay, next we're going to go slightly upmarket and spend a couple of quid, and we're going to use something called a VPN. Now, I'm using a VPN at the moment called NordVPN, and you can see, let me just show you, I had a UK IP address connected there because I was watching BBC iPlayer. But now I want a Japanese IP address. You see, this is the basic subscription from something called NordVPN. VPN is very similar to a proxy, except it operates at the network level, which means that all the data from that device goes through. It doesn't matter if it's email, an application, everything gets tunneled down this VPN. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network, and it operates in a similar way to a proxy server. It's kind of an upgraded proxy server because it offers a level of encryption on that tunnel, so everything's protected, and it's also harder to detect the use of a VPN. Okay, so now we're just going to type Japan in here. I say this is the basic version of NordVPN. Let's pick Tokyo, seems a sensible one for Japan. So we click on Tokyo. I'm a long way from it, so it's now connected. So I now should have a Japanese IP address. Let me just go and show you. Let me start Chrome again. And you can remember I went to this gpscoordinates.org, but there's loads of sites like this. And hopefully it will resolve my IP address now. Here we go. And you can remember before my IP address was in London, and now it's resolved it to be in Tokyo and Japan. This one's a little bit slow by the looks of it, but it'll usually catch up. But hopefully you can see I've now got a Japanese IP address. There we go. In Tokyo. So any site I go to now or anything on this device will think I'm in Japan because it's a Japanese IP address. So there's the two options. You can use free proxies, which are work at the application level and you configure yourself. Be very, very careful. Japanese VPN from a VPN service. Most of the big VPNs have a Japanese server. They won't have many, but they'll have a few. The drawbacks, the advantages are they're cheap, they're very secure, so you don't have to worry about your data being stolen. And as long as you pick a reputable company, you'll be completely safe. The drawbacks are that you will share the IP address of the Japanese VPN server with lots of other people. So if you're doing things like buying stuff online or going for tickets or ticket arbitrage or buying, I don't know, sneakers from a Japanese store, you have to be careful because you tend to get blocked from those sort of sites because everybody's using an inexpensive VPN IP address. If you want, you can get a private IP address, but that costs more. A NordVPN, I think, offer private IP addresses, but just go and check. But you are sharing this IP address, so remember that. But it's fine if you're just browsing or you want to stream some anime from a media site or stuff like that. You'll be fine with a shared IP address from a VPN company like NordVPN. Okay, that's all there is to it. And thank you for watching. I hope this has been helpful, and please enjoy the rest of your day.